Hey everyone, and a very warm welcome back to Workflow Next Generation, your home for navigating the rapidly changing landscape of modern work. On this channel, we're all about diving deep into the tools and trends shaping our professional lives, from groundbreaking AI advancements to the productivity hacks that actually make a difference. We explore what the future of work truly holds, cutting through the hype to find the practical realities. And today we're tackling a subject that's been on my mind a lot lately. It's a big one, and frankly, it's a little controversial because it challenges a core promise we've all been sold. The promise was that AI would make building software cheaper, faster, and easier. But for many teams on the ground, it feels like it's doing the opposite. We're seeing AI-generated code introduce subtle, nightmarish bugs, create new security vulnerabilities, and add layers of complexity that slow projects to a crawl. So what is going on here? Is the AI revolution a bust, or are we just using it wrong? In this video, we're going to break this down. When generative AI coding tools first exploded onto the scene, the promise was intoxicating. For companies racing to innovate, it felt like a silver bullet. Here was an opportunity to fundamentally reshape the economics of software development, to accelerate roadmaps from years to months, and gain a decisive edge over the competition. The pitch was almost irresistible. An AI can generate complex functions in the time it takes a human to type the function name. It operates around the clock, tirelessly churning out code, without needing coffee breaks, vacations, or sleep. And the most compelling part for the bottom line? It doesn't ask for a salary, stock options, or benefits. So, in boardrooms and strategy meetings, a seemingly logical question began to surface. Why hire developers when an AI can do the work? The vision was to shrink engineering departments, replacing them with a handful of prompt engineers guiding a legion of digital assistants. At first, this sounded like a dream: faster products, smaller teams, and dramatically lower costs. The initial results were often spectacular, entire features seemingly built in a single afternoon. But as the initial excitement faded, a more complex reality began to set in. Because great software development has never been just about writing lines of code. It's about understanding context, anticipating edge cases, and making nuanced architectural decisions. It's about the creative, collaborative, and deeply human process of building something that truly works. Some companies froze hiring, others reduced junior developer roles, and some even tried building products using mostly AI. On paper, productivity looked higher, but under the surface, serious problems started appearing. Bugs increased, maintenance slowed down, and engineers were spending more time fixing AI code than writing new features. The first, and arguably biggest problem with using AI in development is context, or rather, the complete lack of it. An AI model has no real concept of your business. It doesn't know your specific users, their unique needs, or the subtle domain rules that govern your operations. It hasn't sat in on your strategy meetings, so it certainly doesn't understand your long-term goals or the technical debt you've deliberately chosen to take on, or avoid. Without this crucial grounding, the AI is just guessing. This leads to a critical distinction. AI is trained to predict what code correct, not what code write for your system. It might generate a function that seems plausible and even passes a simple unit test, but it could also introduce a subtle security flaw or a performance bottleneck that only appears under production load. Ultimately, developers think in systems. They build mental models of how components interact, where data flows, and what the downstream consequences of a change will be. AI, on the other hand, thinks in statistical patterns, and that fundamental difference matters far more than most people realize. AI-generated code often works at first, but problems appear later, under pressure, scale, or edge cases. These are called silent bugs. Everything looks fine until users start complaining, and when that happens, someone still has to debug the mess. That someone is a developer. Security is another major issue. AI doesn't worry about best practices unless it's guided carefully. That leads to weak authentication, poor data handling, and unsafe dependencies. Over time, this creates massive technical debt, code that works today, but becomes expensive and dangerous tomorrow. There's also a long-term problem people are ignoring: junior developers. Simple tasks used to train new engineers. Now AI does those tasks. That means fewer juniors today, and fewer seniors in the future. This isn't just a company problem, it's an industry problem. Now let's be clear. AI is not useless. AI is incredible at speeding up coding, explaining unfamiliar code, refactoring, writing documentation, helping debug. The mistake isn't using AI, the mistake is trying to replace humans completely. The teams winning right now use developers plus AI. AI boosts speed, developers bring judgment. AI executes, developers decide. This combination creates better software, not cheaper disasters. So yes, letting AI replace developers is backfiring fast. But using AI to empower developers, that's the future. If you found this valuable, like the video, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. This is Workflow Next Generation. See you in the next one.